There are a lot of toxic people who will put you in competition with your partner, because many a times people nowadays, acquaintances also consider themselves friends, will hate on you when you choose your man over them, when you choose a woman over them. If you have a man right now with you, a woman with you, who comes and tells you everything, who comes and discusses everything with you, and when it comes to discussions with friends, and when they're like, oh bro, you only talk about your girl all the time, why the hell do you have to ask everything? You girl, why do you always talk about your man? Your man is not all that, he is this, I saw him here. There are big men and women who hate on your relationship. And today I'm talking to those couples. Please uphold your relationship if you have a good relationship. Never let another person, another third party speak for your man, speak for your woman, especially in your woman's or your man's absence. This has nothing to do with the longevity of the relationship. It is all about integrity, loyalty, respect, and love that you have for your partner. We live in a day and age, unfortunately, where everybody is a home wrecker. And if you and your man are together, people will hold jealousy on your relationship. Some will be happy for you, and those are the real ones. Few though, most of them look at a man, he's so good looking. Oh my god, what is he doing with her? Look at her, she's so gorgeous. What is she doing with this dude? She should be with me. And therefore, people and strangers who look worse than your want to claim you just because you are head over heels in love with your man, head over heels in love with your woman. We live in a world where people who consider us to be friends but are very jealous as soon as you get into a commitment. Why is that? Because your friend is a and everybody knows that. She has the legs open 24/7. She will dog, and you know that. Even a man, he is 24/7 open for all to come around. So who are you? And what are you doing with this friend, this homie of yours? Y'all are friends, yeah, and that is a choice that you've made. But how dare you involve these low-level people into your relationship? And how does your man or your woman allow you to be friends with them? Because your man and your woman has full right to tell you that this is a trifling ass dude, and they better not be involved in our relationship. Because unfortunately, I have been there, people have been there. People don't know what your love struggles have been. People don't know the pain that you've been through. People don't know what your love department is. Just because you're friends with these low-class people, they think that their parents around, they around, their children were around. They have no sense of loyalty. They never experienced loyalty. So when you find a man who wants to move mountains for you, when a woman wants to move mountains for you, they want to come in. And if they can't influence you, what they do? They'll influence your partner. Why? Cheap. Jealousy. And jealousy kills. And nobody likes a power couple. When relationships and friendships are formed, they are formed with an intention to grow with each other, especially when it comes to finding a life partner. We all come in a time and place in life where we start looking beyond, oh my god, my best friend, we need to shop together. Oh my god, my dude, we need to get together. We are looking at a man and a woman, maybe 10% of us. It's like, okay, it's time for me to find the love of my life. You always probably wanted love, but now finally, you are not dealing with the dirty ass players that you've been with or dirty ass that you've been with. Even if you got involved yourself with those people, you were never attracted to them. You were just playing them too. And if you are not, well, you learned your lesson. But now you have a good man. Now you have a good woman after how many ever years? And people don't know that. And people think they have a say in your relationship. Who the are these low lives? First of all, who can't even handle their own relationship, who can't even keep their own man, who can't even keep their own women. And these two are public property that any Tom, Dick, Harry can go in the name of a man and a woman. And these people want to say something to you just because they're not taking money for their services does not make them any less of a problem. Why? Because they don't believe in commitment. And anybody who shames you for being in a committed relationship, for upholding your man, for upholding your woman, and all the shit that they say to you, you don't listen to them, but instead you turn around and ask them to shut the fuck up and get out. That's the type of man you want. That's the type of woman you need. Because if you are that man, if you are that woman who will not let any Tom, Dick, Harry talk about your man, your woman, including their damn ass parents and siblings or relatives, they don't even know you for Adams. So who the these people? When you are in a situation in a relationship where you're not liking what this friend is doing around your man, what this homie is doing around your chick. And you know exactly how they pretend, how they act around your people. And if they've never met your partner, if you talk about your partner too much to this dirty ass friend, this dirty ass of a man, what are they going to do? They're going to start looking up your girl. They're going to start looking up your man because their secret jealousy will ooze out at that point. How did she bag him? How did he bag her? Have you seen yourself? How do you live your life? Dude, have you seen yourself? What are your morals? What are your values? How do you think when no one's watching you? What do you do with your body on the inside? Does it sting? Do you sting? Like, you and I can't be compared. So your man and my man can't be compared. Your woman and my woman can't be compared. And especially strong couples like you who uphold your man and your woman and the commitment you have. What do these pests do? They interfere. And how do they interfere? When you're not watching. If you speak too much, if you give out all your details about the emotions you share with your man, then what is private between you? Nothing. Why the f*** are you telling this bugaboo everything? Is this planning and plotting and calling her friends, calling his bros and be like, yo, can you follow that chick? Can you follow that dude who's my friend? And can you make sure that their partner looks at you? Can you make sure that her partner sleeps with you? Can you put something in his drink? Can you bump into him somewhere and have your ass and tits out? Same for women. Can you go there and follow the girl? Can you show off your body? Can you talk to her? Can you impress her just to see if these people can cheat on each other? What the fuck are they doing in your relationship? And these creeps never even think of that. They don't even think as to like, what do I do with my life? How are my parents doing? How am I doing in my life? Maybe I should get a health check done. Maybe I should get a financial check done. Maybe I should do something with my life. But instead, these people are going through their phone list. Okay, I got this man, this in this area code, this man, this in this area code. So today I'm gonna at least 5 times a day and act all high and mighty, and then go back to that one friend of mine who has a nice committed relationship, who has a rich man, who has a beautiful woman, because that's what they fucking think. And then they want to come and send you DMs on your social media, want to tell you, hey, I need to tell you something about your man, about your woman. And when this is your dirty ass friend, you will believe her. But here I'm to tell you, don't believe these hoes. They're jealous. Their parents couldn't keep a relationship. Their daughters, their sons can't, and their children won't, like I said. And this is the most crucial moment when your relationship is tested, when your man is tested, when your woman is tested. Do they change their ways around you? Do you change your ways around your man or your woman? Do you not share what this has told you? What this dude has told you? Who is your bro? Who is your best friend? Or who is just a big friend and you know it's a but you're just friends with her because you think she won't do this to me. She's done it to everybody else but not me. He's done it to everybody, won't do it to me because we are bros. Fuck that. People don't like to see you happy. 90% of those people. Is 90% of those people are selfish because they think, am I being replaced by the man? Why is he replacing me with this chick? Who the fuck are y'all? Are y'all gonna give us kids? Do we marry you? No. And if these guys and these girls date lowest of the lowest class, they want you to do that? Low class people has nothing to do with money, with their dirty ass spirit. Demonic fucking spirit. And you choose to be friends and that is your fault. Because you don't know who you're involving in your life. But just because we are friends, he's my homie, I gotta be this and I gotta keep them in my life. Why? And if you want to keep them in your life, how the hell do you involve them in your relationship? And if you don't involve them in your relationship, but they still want to shove themselves in through the shadows by sending you text messages, fake photoshops, fake message threads, everything fake. They create things. They'll create a doppelganger who looks just like you, just like me. Similar hair, body shape, etc. How long does it take? And then shoot them and send it off saying, look what your girl's doing. Look what your man's doing. These are dirty ass. They don't have a 9 to 5, don't have a job, but they sit and do all of this all day. And then put on social media saying, I'm so busy. I'm going for meet and greets. These are trying to break your relationship. And these friends once called you friend. They once sat with you. They once ate with you before you met your partner. And you know exactly what came out of their mouths, right? If you're careful and if you think back, think of all the times this whole friend of yours, this dude, has put things in your mind and in your mouth. Every time you spoke righteously, every time You said, listen, I'm not getting involved. You do what you want to do. It's your life. How you've ignored the conversations that they wanted to have with you so that they can tell the whole world, oh, well, she was in the conversation with me. I spoke with her. I spoke with him. He also gave me his inputs when you didn't. So unfortunately, once you get into a relationship, you really need to make that decision. Do you want your man and your woman? Or do you also want to keep these friends who you know are low lives and have no backbone? And these ugly sat and watched you cry. They watched your failed relationships as a man, as a woman. These dirty men, dirty women came around when you were on your lowest level, when it came to heartbreaks. And they came around instead of being there for you to influence you. Look, she must be doing this. She must be doing that. Using words to hurt you more, to break your morale. Why? Because they then want to pimp you out in their terms to their ugly ass dudes and girls who surround them. And they're the lowest of the lowest. Why? Because these people are already low class. And these people have followers who follow them thinking, oh my God, she's so great. He's so great. For what? Because the world can fucking leave them. And these people will then, if they see you getting carried away with their lies, with their words, they'll invite you out for dinner. They'll do this, they'll do that. All fake. It's all planned. Because while you're going home and nursing your heart, your mind, your spirit, while you're battling depression, while you're broken down, with or without a man, but when they see your relationship crackling or crackled completely because of their influence, they multiply the attacks. They don't feel bad for you. And this is the same of a friend who will want to suck your man. This is the same man who would want to fuck your woman. And then go and tell you, look, I got her, I got him. And if they are ugly as fuck, they'll send their dirty ass friends who are just hoping to do that with their man and woman. At this point, it matters what's the connection that you and your man share with each other. Because one or two things will happen. Either your man will get swayed and go fuck the bitch. Either your woman will get swayed and go fuck the man and completely shatter your trust and the bond you had with each other over non-factors who came into this relationship. But at this point, if you would have already spoken with your woman, if you've already spoken with your man, and if you already know what's happening, and if you just communicate and be like, this is what's happening, this is what is being shown to me via Photoshop, fake thread messages, this and that. It may be heavy, difficult conversations. And if it's true, you're out. Well, you're good riddance. But if it's fake, instead of it extending for a year, for 2, for 3, for how many years they continue these dirty ass games, they'll be caught. How will they be caught? Because you and your man will still be together. You'll still uphold the relationship. And yes, sometimes people do things in the shadows, so you don't know how to address them. But they're still coming to you with information, aren't they? And they're coming to information about who? Your woman, your man, who you love. And I'm talking about committed people. So as committed people who share commitment and integrity and loyalty, first thing you do is talk to your woman. First thing you do is talk to your man. However old or new this relationship is. So if you're in a place today where you feel something's off, someone's telling you something about your man, about your woman, your own homie, your own bitch friend is telling you something, fuck them. You know what their moral is. They're characterless people. You already know that. You've been single with them. So who the fuck are you believing? You have a man, you have a woman. Uphold that relationship. Talk to each other. And when you talk to each other, you'll know exactly where was A, where was B, where is C, where is D, where is Z. At the end of the day, when two people still stick by each other, when the world is attacking the both of them separately, filling your ears, word of mouth and shit like that, because words can fuck things up. Especially when your girl, side friends, whatever the fuck they are, come and talk to you as a man, you don't believe those because they want to probably suck your or hurt your girl because they are jealous of your girl because you got a good one. And you better fucking analyze and realize that because you are sleeping with your woman. They are just her friends. She probably doesn't even give a about those friends over you. And same apply for women. Men are not less. Men are jealous of their bros. And if he comes around you because he can't keep his in his pants when he looks at you, and if he doesn't respect the fact that you are actually dating his homie, what kind of a man is that? He's a bitch. You better tell your man that. Because at the end of the day, if people can divide and rule, if people can separate two people, and if they caused a breakup with lies and deceit. And if either of you believe that lies and deceit over your own partner, what the is the point of the relationship anyways, when you can have these Tom, Dick, Harry, low class people come in between and they think you're of the same class? People think that our parents are the same, our ancestors are the same, our generation is the same. Nah, y'all are friends for a few months or years. Get the out. Don't let anybody come in your relationship. So finally, kudos to you men and you women who are still together, who are going through this, who have gone through this, or who will be going through this. This can be a message of caution. Stop involving that friend of yours in the relationship. She can't keep a man. She can't keep a relationship. She thinks as much as she spreads her legs, she's the most important and she looks like shit. Same for men. If a man thinks him having around him, that's the dude, let him be. That's a public property. They both are easy lays. Those are the people that you want to have influence over your relationship. And these people may have connections. These people may have the bougie dudes around them to come around you as a man and a woman. So is your relationship that weak? No. Remember who's with you. Remember who is with you yet and who has been with you in your difficult times and will always be with you. These hoes will come and go. I believe in the institution of marriage. So I'm going to choose. I know he is the husband material. And if anybody ever dares to come and say anything to me about my man, the way I'm going to rat them out, go back to my man, and we both will attack them, if anything, if needed, because we don't involve ourselves with peasants. And if you are a man, and if someone is coming to talk to you about your own woman, especially if it's a damn homie or a big friend that your girl's friend with, you better give them back, abuse them if needed, and come back to your girl and go tell her everything. And that's how it works. So these are the type of men and women that are around us who want to have a say in a relationship, who can't even keep a relationship, will probably never be in a relationship, who've never experienced love in their life by their own parents, by their own family, and therefore they have turned out to be the people that they are today, who can't have any loyalty when it comes to friendships, who don't even know what they like. Do they like men? Do they like women? Do they like animals? Because they like anything that walks. So how dare you become friends with people like this? And if you are becoming friends with people like this, you can cut them off because you know that their values is not on the same level. I used to be like that. I used to be scared to cut people off. But now I cut them left, right, center because you don't fucking match. Because these are the same people who will break your relationship. Keep one thing in mind. If you're single today, you'll not be single forever. If you want to get in a relationship, if you're one of those 10% who actually uphold old school loyalty, commitment, integrity. And if you have a man and a woman, there is no harm for you to fight that off, to fight that dude off, even if they're friends. Let them go. Don't let them speak in your relationship and on your man and your woman who know is committed to you. Talk to each other. And if you're single, you better be careful who you're getting yourself involved with as friends. Because these dirty assholes are the reason why many of us are single today. And there's a reason why a lot of our loved ones are our exes today. Why? Because those exes got carried away, or we got carried away. And we lost a happy relationship, which could have been in the stars, which could have been destined. So let's make this clear. Friends and partners can't be compared. If somebody's looking at you marriage material, you better uphold that man, that woman, because friends and partners aren't the fucking same. And I will always choose my partner over these low lives, because these are never loyal anyways. And these are the men and women who will still stick around with their man, their women, even after they've been cheated on, even after they realize that their man, their woman is gay, but they'll still stay. And because world sees them as the power couple, when in reality it's you. But you guys are low-key. So keep it low-key for people who keep it low-key. Don't involve these in your relationship. Friends, not friends, family, not family, colleagues. They don't know you. They don't know your man. They don't know your woman. Show them their place and stay in your lane.